here to talk to you today just a little bit about play, specifically playing with Tug toys and why it's important for your dog. So it's super important to incorporate play into your dog's day. When you develop Toy Drive and Tug Toy Drive, it really increases the number of reinforcers you have available to tell your dog when they're getting it right. So if you have a dog that works for food, that's awesome. If you have a dog that works for toys, that's great. If you have a dog that will work for toys or food or a combination of the two, that's even better because you have more reinforcers. You have more ways to let them know they're getting it right. Tug is one of my favorite games to play with dogs because it's a great outlet for their energy. It gives them a natural way to expend all that predatory energy they might have to chase something, to catch something, to shake it. And it can be a really great bonding experience with your dog. So you're just spending this time with your dog, tugging and having this really fun game. It's something that they can't do with anyone else. So there's a lot of power in that. You can build up a lot of great bonding and relationship just through playing with your dog. It's also a great energy burner. A 5-minute tug game is gonna really tire out your dog. They're gonna go inside and sleep right after. Because tug is a really intense game, it's important that it's played with rules. So I like to always make sure that there's a cue to start the game. I like to make sure that my dog will drop it on cue, and I like to make sure that they know when the game is done, so when we're all done with the game. This just helps there to be some structure and makes it less, you have more control and it's a little bit less intense. So the first thing I want to do is I want to let my dog know that they can get the tug. So I'm going to give a cue to Nellie to let her know. Her cue is get it. So I'm going to say get it, and then I'm going to animate the tug. So I want to animate the tug along the ground and get her interested in it. So as soon as she's tugging, I'm going to let her know. I'm going to let her know that I like that. So I'm going to tug back. I might push her. Good girl. I'm going to let her know. Yeah, good girl. And then I'm going to say drop. Yes. Get it. Yeah. So she knows when the game starts and when the game ends. What a good girl. Yeah. And this might look rough that I'm kind of pushing on her and tugging her, but she loves it. This is her favorite game. Yeah. Drop. Sit. Good girl. So it's important to have that level of control so that the dog knows when the game starts and stops, and it's not just trying to randomly grab the tug out of your hand. Nellie knows not to take this tug until she's told to get it. Now get. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. So when you're first starting out, it's important to teach your dog those cues. So before you present the toy, say get it. And then to teach a drop, initially what I do is I just put a treat right on my dog's nose to trade them for the tug. The next step, get it, is to say drop, and then wait, and then put the treat right on their nose. Once they're progressing really well with that, then what you want to do is say, get it, is say the word drop. Immediately as they drop the tug, say yes, give them a treat, and then say get it. So re-get them into the game. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, what a good girl. Nellie, drop. When you're finished playing, it's good to give a clear signal such as all done to let the dog know that tugging is over for the day, and so that they disengage and try something else. This helps to reduce the amount of time that they're jumping on you and trying to just go for the tug. So that's my summary of the rules for tug. You want to make sure that it's done with some structure around it. It's a great game that really helps to burn energy and dogs really enjoy. It can be really fun and it can be a great reinforcement for your dog, but you want to make sure that you teach it so that there's some structure around it and and your dog knows when the game starts and stops. So hope you have a good time and happy tugging.